What's up everybody, and thank you so much for joining me back into Bellwright as we are now on part 6, and with today's episode I want to attempt to liberate Hondin, which is our first village, which we get right at the top. Now off screen what I did was I did recruit another 2 villages, and I've also completed the village hall over here. As you can see, right over here on this side I'm building the staging ground. Let's just see if I can just finish this quickly. There we go, so that's done. I'm not going to bother to assign any roles to my villagers as of yet. I'm going to just use all of them in one big group to attempt to liberate Hondin. Now you can see I've also done the research for the dirt road. I've just made the dirt road go through all the way like this. And when you go through the village hall, you can see that I've made the dirt road to continue all the way straight. So this is going to be basically the body of my village, this backside over here, once we get to the tier 3 structures. Now I did get another 2 villagers that joined me while I was busy off screen. So let's just quickly check here. So I think this guy Simus, and what was the other guy? I think it was Rudy Kemper. So those were the 2 that joined me while I was playing off screen. Now there is one other person, a lady from Patstow, that I do want to recruit. Let me just quickly check here. If I go to Patstow, it's this lady over here, Cressida Renard. Right, so she's got very good stats, but she's got one debuff, which is called the weakling debuff, and that gives her 5% chance of dropping items, which I don't particularly like, but I think I'm going to just accept it because she's got really good combat abilities. You can see 3 strength, 3 agility, 4 one-handed combat, 3 for the two-handed, and 4 for shield. So that's generally very good. I'll be actually able to give her the higher tier shield also once we unlock that, the round shield. Now what I want to do is I want to just gather all the different clothing items that we're going to need for her specifically, and I want to recruit her and just gear her out with the proper armor. So we're going to give her the adventurous garb, and I want to give her also the reinforced club. We're going to have the traveler's hood, the rugged mitts, the nomad boots, and then of course the blank shield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop all of this meat in here, and let's just maybe keep one piece out, which we can then give to her. I have assigned bags also to some of my villagers and for myself, so you can see my inventory is a little bit bigger. But yeah, I think this is all we need now for Cressida. So I'm gonna head out to Patstow. I'm gonna kit her out so that she can be well equipped before we are going to go and liberate Hondin. Once I've recruited Cressida, I'm gonna come back and just get some proper food ready for all of the villagers, and we're gonna take on Hondin within the next day. While I was also playing off screen, I did do the research for the bell tower, so that's obviously also necessary if you want to liberate any of the towns. And I'm going to place some of the items that we need for the bell tower, some of the products. So let's just see here. We go to the village bell tower. Where is it now? Village. Where is the village bell tower? Ah, here we go. Okay. So it just shows that it's locked here because I can't place it in Patstow. That's why I couldn't find it. But you can see here that we've got 8 rope, 15 wooden planks, 7 copper nails, and then the wood and the logs. I want to take all of these items and give it to different villages of mine, so that when we do go and attack Hondin, then I can immediately just place the bell tower and just utilize all my villagers to then supply the materials really. So let's just see where Cressida is. I'm gonna press here on Patstow and let's just highlight her. Where is she? Ah, there we go.
Seeking something specific? Just ask. I might have it tucked away.
Okay, she's actually so far out of town. I don't know where she's going. Kind of walking away from us. Alrighty, so here she is. Let's just double check her stats.
I wish I could close. Some villages are more cautious. If you've earned the trust
Okay, there we
of the
go.
elder,
Yeah, that's what I
good
want.
enough for me.
I think she's gonna be very good for us to help and liberate Hondin. So we're gonna assign the blank shield to her, and then just all the other gear Oh, the one thing that I missed is the pants. Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll assign that when we get back to the village. I'm gonna just assign her as a worker now. And, the traveler hood. There we go. That's it. Okay, so I'll give her some proper pants. We've got the rugged trousers that we can give to her, which is just going to give a nice amount of extra armor. So now as I go back to the village, I think I'm going to do some fishing. And once we've got some fish, I'm going to put that on the open fire. So depending on how you prepare the fish, if you do the smoked fish, you get a very nice stamina boost. And I prefer that for myself. But if you cook the fish on the open fire, you get the grilled fish, and then that gives to you a very good health buff again. Now that is definitely better for your actual villagers if you go and fight any of the bandits. I really don't find that stamina is a problem at all, in my opinion. But if you've got a good health boost, that is pretty important. And that does have an effect if you do go and raid any bandit camps, or if you want to try and liberate the village. That is definitely going to have a big effect. So let's just see here. I'm looking for the rugged trousers. No, that's the townsfolk's trousers. There we go, rugged trousers. Okay, perfect. Right, and you can also see that I've got rough animal feed here. I did do the research for the bird's coop, or the chicken coop. And I'm going to maybe look into that within the next episode, but I'm not going to bother with that now. If we can start trading with Hondin, that's going to really help us. Then to also get all of the more advanced clothing material and weapons. You can see here that I've got a reasonable amount of thatch and cob also, so that's just going to set us up now when we want to expand our town. So let's just maybe see here. I want a food that gives us a good stamina buff. Don't really have any. I'm going to just maybe take that smoke mushroom and let me go out to the fishing hut. I do have some worms in there at the fishing hut that I can use for bait. And there's a fishing rod in there as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and do some fishing. And then we can put that fish on the fire, and that will just give us some stuff that we can... some good food that we can use for the villagers. See, somebody already has caught a fish over here. So I'm going to just load the fish also maybe into my inventory. There we go. Right, so when you do the fishing, it doesn't really matter how deep the water is that you're fishing in. I don't think, at least, it does have any effect on the type of fish that you catch. I can see there's another guy catching fish over here. Okay, so that's good. We can maybe bring some extra fish home with this guy also helping me now. I think I'm going to just maybe do a combo of smoked fish and also grilled fish. I think that's maybe a good idea. Let's see if we can bring that fish in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know why it doesn't want to respond. Here we go. That's it. We've got another dart fish. We've got two dart fishes. I'm going to just... You can just basically gut them. If you don't have a butchering table, you can just right click on them and that will basically process the fish. So you can see there we've got 3 fillets and I've got the fish scales as well, which is going to be good for us to trade with the traveling traders. You can see he's catching a fish over there. So he's maybe going to bring another fish in for us, hopefully. And then I'm going to go straight ahead and put that fish on the grill. Come on. I don't know why it's so unresponsive. I think it's because I'm at a higher level that thing doesn't respond as well. I don't know. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that was a little bit of a struggle. Okay, striped shadowtail. Okay, that's a different one. Oh, only got one piece of fish. Okay, so the dartfish was obviously a better fish to catch. So I'm gonna just drop this rod again into the fishing hut. And then we're gonna take the rest of the fish and I'm gonna put it onto the open fire. And then we can just give some of the villagers the grilled fish within the next day. Oh, there's another striped shadowtail. Okay, that's from the other villager that was catching here. So let's just swap that around. Place the fishing rod in here. Okay, good. So we've got actually 6 pieces of fish meat. Or let's call it fish fillets. The scales I'm going to just maybe drop in here. Oh, we actually have got plenty of fish. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you can see that they are fishing. But because I don't have the butchering table, they're not processing the fish. Okay, that is a problem. I didn't even realize they were catching so many fish. But this is good for me, either way. The grilled fish or the smoked fish is an excellent food to have, so I have to really look to get that butchering table set up. So let's just see, where is the butchering table? Is it a tier 1? Yeah, it is. There it is. Okay, so I've got to look for a place where I can put my butchering table. I'm not really quite sure where I want to place it. Right,
so
so
we're doing great work, don't you think?
let's put this fish fillets up. And how many pieces do I have left here? Let's just see. I've got plenty. So I'm going to just fill this up maybe with the smoked fish.
All done in a good days of work.
And the remainder of the fish I'm going to put on the open fire. Then we can just do the grilled fish. So I think if all my workers have at least got a grilled fish in their inventory, then I think their health bar is going to be relatively high. And that should make it easier then also to take on those brigands at Hondin. Okay, so we are into the next day. Now I'm going to just let all the people take up arms. And I'm going to give them all the food that they need. Let's say call to arms. Okay, I don't have anybody assigned here. So we're going to just do this individually then. I thought I already had some of them assigned. But I'm going to literally take all of my villagers. And I know I'm going to probably lose some of them. There we go. But I want them all just basically to stand here for now. And Christina is still running around without pants. So I'm going to just also give her pants to her. There we go. So she's now well equipped. And I'm going to just give to everybody. I'm going to give them a grilled fish and also a smoked fish. Yeah, I'm going to just pretty much do that to everybody.
How can I assist?
I need to actually just take for myself as well. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be sufficient for them to just help me with the whole takeover.
You can count on me.
Okay, now we have only got the grilled fish and mushrooms left, but that is fine.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, right, and now I want to just equip a whole bunch of my villagers. I want to equip with all the different items that we need to actually build the bell tower. So we need, I believe we need 8, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 7. We need 7 copper nails, okay, which we've got. And then we do need 15 planks and 8 rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 12, 15. Okay, so there's 15. I'll probably just keep that for myself. Okay, no, rather let's just do it this way. There's 3 for you. Lobomir. I know you've got a whole bunch of other stuff in here. Let's maybe take that out. There we go, there's 5 for you.
by for your orders.
Okay, that's everything. We've already got the copper nails. So now I just basically want to do... I just want to do the rope. We need 8 rope. Okay, I'm going to keep the rope. And then how much wood do we need? We need 10 wood. So I suppose I can just also keep that in my own inventory. Okay, here we go.
Follow my lead.
So I think we are ready now to liberate them. I just want to make sure that my archers have got arrows actually. That's the one thing I still want to look at. 24 arrows, that should do. And let's see, this one, 14. I think that's fine. 30, perfect.
Follow me. March onward.
Okay, right, so I've got one lone brigand that's walking here and I'm gonna just snipe him. And then systematically we can take out the rest of them. Oh, that didn't go too well. Okay, we dropped the first one.
Follow me now. Move.
Okay, we've actually got 3. We've got 3 of these brigands that's all together here. Okay, took out one there. Okay, somewhere there's another one. I can see them all running. So we do have another brigand here somewhere. Oh no, they're just going back to where I allocated them. Okay, good stuff. Alrighty. So what I want to do now, let's just say follow.
Closely. Stay together.
We did lose quite a few, but it didn't go as bad as I thought it would. So let's just see, 1, 2, how many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we only lost 4 of the villagers. Now what I want to do is I want to set up the bell tower over here. I generally like to place it over here. I think this is a good location for it. So let's just place it right over here. I'm gonna drop all the rope here. I've got my wood. Okay, good. And then we need the planks. I can't remember I gave the planks to.
What do you need from me?
I've got to now just go through everything here. Okay, there's 4 planks.
How can I assist?
There's another 3. I've got the copper nails over here. Okay, good. Alright. What I think I want to do is I'm going to send these guys all back. Let's just do that. Let's just send all of them back. Now we've got to also remember, once this bell tower is done, they're going to send another party to attack, and that's going to be like the reclamation party. They are, in my opinion, a little bit stronger than the brigands that's defending Hondin. So we've got to be so ready to attack them when they do come. Okay, now I've got to see there's a lot of bodies laying over here. Okay, so they're not really dropping good loot. They've got quite a decent amount of coin on them, but otherwise nothing really too fancy. We've got a meat stew. We've got a large piece of cooked meat. Nothing fancy really. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we've got actually some beetroot jam as well, which is a nice stamina booster. We've got some thatch, and we've got some books here that we can also use to improve our skills. They do carry quite a bit of coin on them, I must say. Yeah, then they actually managed to take out somebody all the way over here, which is quite impressive. Ah, this is nice. Yeah, this medicinal salve is going to definitely help. I'm going to maybe just keep that on me when the reclamation party comes.
I fear for my family. What if
I
they
think that's going to really help. I'm still missing some of the wood. I want to just quickly check. I can't get the loot from my villagers that has fallen. I was hoping they will drop their inventory. But I'm gonna have to go back to the village just to get some wooden planks. We need another 8 wooden planks. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the rest of the gear off. Let's just maybe take... I'm gonna maybe take the meat stew. Let's just grab that, and the rest of it we can just drop by our village. Bring some wooden planks, and then I'm gonna just chop down some trees. That's right here by Hondin. And then we've got the bell tower set up, and then from there we've got to just then prepare ourselves for the reclamation party.
All done in a good days of work.
Okay, I've already got 1 wooden plank, so I'm gonna just get myself another 7. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. There's this piece of smoked fish here. There we go. I'm gonna just keep that also in my inventory. Okay, what I can actually do, I can chop down 2 trees over here before I go up to Hondin. Let's take down this tree because I've got space for 2 logs. So then I'm going to take these 2 logs as well as the wooden planks. I'm going to take that up, and then I can just come back down, and then I need to get myself another 3 logs. Okay, so I've got to just remember this 1 log is going to lay here, so I can come fetch it again a little bit later. Now, I don't want to immediately complete the bell tower. I'm going to just put all the ingredients that we need for the bell tower. I'm going to place it there, and then I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let the residents of Hondin, they can complete it themselves. But I do want to give my villagers some time to recover, because if I use these villages now that's been taken down, if I use them to stand against the reclamation party and they fall again, they might actually die. So I want to give them some time to recover. Hopefully they've got enough time to recover, so that when the reclamation party does come, that it will give them enough time to heal. Let's see. Okay, there's the chop down tree, so I can just basically chop down one more other tree. Let's do... This is probably going to give me 3 logs, but it's okay. Let's just chop this one down. We're going to just have to leave the one piece behind. Oh, it's 2 pieces. Okay, perfect. Inventory full. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's a bit strange. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just drop this off. Why is there a brigand again? Red. Is that a brigand? Oh my goodness, that is a brigand.
Back to the fields. Plenty to be done today.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take this guy on myself. It's so strange. Oh man, I took some big damage over there. Why is these brigands are just popping up again? This guy's almost too strong. I'm gonna just have to make a run for it. Oh my word. Okay, I do find it a little bit strange that we've got these brigands hanging out here. I mean, I did take them all out, so I don't know why they're popping up again.
Always a pleasure to see you.
I'm going to have to try and isolate them, so this one with the big axe, he's almost too strong, so I'm gonna have to just snipe him in the head if I can. I do find this very odd that these brigands just popped out of nowhere. I don't know. This is a little bit strange.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
And now, there's still one here at the top.
My hens will keep your larder.
Oh, this is the one with the bow and arrow. I'm gonna maybe try and attack this one.
Come closer.
Maybe I can get something right with this guy. Okay, good. So I just managed to take the one guy out. We've still got this other tough guy running around here. I don't know why they are still here though. I need to jump up somewhere. There we go. Okay, this is gonna work better. Oh, there we go. Come on, here we go. I think this is what I'm going to have to do now. I don't know how else I'm going to take this guy out. Come on. How many arrows does it take to get you in the head? Gee. Oh, okay, he's got some really good stuff for us. Right, that was really my only solution at this stage. I didn't know what else to do. Okay, and we've got some more, it looks like beetroot jam. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I just want to see how my villagers are doing, if they're still injured. It doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to complete this bell tower. They've had enough time to rest. So if they do get attacked again, I don't think they're at risk of falling. Okay, cool.
Stop wandering around.
Times are tough.
I'm just going to buy some simple arrows over here.
Once we were a proud village. Now we cower.
Is the bell tower actually complete? No, not yet. Oh, I've got to ring the bell. Okay, so that's how it works. So this is after a recent update. You have to now ring the bell in order to liberate the towns. Like in the past, when you completed the bell tower, it would just automatically liberate the town. But now we've got to ring the bell, so I'm gonna just do that. I think I'm ready. Let's maybe... Yeah, I'm gonna maybe take just a large piece of smoked meat just to buff me up a little bit more. Here we go. Okay, so we've got 7 brigand stats on their way. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be enough, if I've got enough villagers to take them on, but I think it will be fine. If for some reason I do lose all my villagers when we are attacking the brigands, if I do lose all of them, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out ahead of them, and I'm going to just quickly teleport myself to Hondin, and I'm going to just look for a spot where I can stand and snipe them. That's generally what I do. If all else fails, then I just look for like a sniping location. But what I'm going to do now as a first line of defense, you can see they've got a long way to come, right? So they're going to come from here, and they're going to pass either through Pat's tower, or they're going to pass through my town over here. But either way, they're going to pass relatively close by, and then we can use all of the villages that I've got currently, and we can kind of corner them off. And yeah, then hopefully my force is strong enough to take them on. But we'll see. For the time being, I can maybe do some extra research over here. We are not able to trade with Hondin yet. So we need to first defeat that reclamation party before we can get to the point of where we can trade. But let's see, what research can I do for now? I do want to get myself a better sword or a better weapon in general. I think for the heavy armored units, if you've got like a sturdy hammer, a sledgehammer or a sturdy hammer, I think they do more damage against the heavy armors. The swords aren't as effective on the heavy armors. So as you saw now earlier when I was attacking that other guy, actually, well, I've got a reinforced club, so I think that kind of debunks my theory. But I do remember the swords being not as effective on the heavy armors, where these big, like the sledgehammer and the sturdy warhammer, they were more effective against the heavier armors, while I believe the swords are very good against the leather armors. They work then again more effectively against those. But let's just see what we can research. I think I want to maybe tell them to research the barn. We do need straw, however. But we've got plenty of wheat growing, so we should get straw soon. Once all of this is ripe, and it is getting there. And then at the same time, I'm going to use the research station just to do to research some more proper armor.
All done in a good days of work.
Yeah, this looks like a really good armor, the studded shirt. So let's just see here. The studded shirt gives 26 armor, and this adventurous garb. Just want to see how the armor looks for this one. 23. Okay, so yeah. The studded shirt is definitely a better armor, so let's maybe tell them to research this, but you do need 3 strength, however, to be able to wear that. Okay, there's some extra simple arrows over here. I just need to make sure that the people that uses the bow and arrow, that they do have enough arrows left when we do get the reclamation party coming in. I most likely will lose all of my villagers when we go up against the brigands, but I'm gonna just see, and I'm gonna just try and see if we can take them on. Alright, so the reclamation party is getting really close, so I just need to basically assemble everybody, just bring them together, and then I need to give them some proper food. So let's just do this. I'm going to just assign all of them as companions. And I'm thinking the best thing to do is maybe to actually go to the town, to Hondin, and just to get the villagers also to team up with us. And yeah, and that way we've got a few extra hands that can help us with combat, because we 7 under armored units against 7, sorry, we 10 under armored units against 7 very well armored brigands. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go into the village in order to be able to take them on. So I'm just gonna get all the food that I can over here, and I'm gonna assign it to all the different villages. Let's just take that grilled fish over there. You can see I've got a nice health buff over there. And let's see that everybody's got what they need.
Just point the way.
Yeah, okay. Does seem like most of them have got really good food on them.
Ready when you are.
Let's just give you a better piece of meat over here. Lubomir, I'm going to give you a grilled fish. Grilled fish for you as well.
My stomach is grumbling. If I don't eat something soon, I'll have to
do
leave.
that.
What do you need from me?
Piece of meat and meat stew. Let's give you also a meat stew.
Ready to lend a hand.
Oh, your inventory is full. Oh my goodness.
You can count on me.
How are we gonna do this?
Standing by for your orders.
need this guy to just drop one of the
What
logs.
news
Come
do you
on.
bring?
You can see there's the reclamation party going there. Oh my goodness. Come on, George. Right, we are going to intercept them in any case. You see, you've got enough arrows over here. You've got 16. Let's do this. Okay. And George is still walking around with his
Your
log
presence
over
is
here.
appreciated.
There we go. I can give him those arrows. That's it. Alright, now we've got everybody that we need. I'm going to try and intercept them over here. I'm going to come up from this side.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, like I say, if we do get the villagers to help us, I think it's going to make the difference. Hopefully. Yeah, we're almost in line with the reclamation party. But I just want to get right into the town so that some of the villagers that's guarding there, that they can just help us. Let's see, there they're walking down the road on that side. So we're going to intercept them here from the front. Okay, so we've got the brigands on their way now. So what I want to do is I want to move my villagers over here. I'm going to move them here to the back. I want to create some sort of a choking point. And then I'm going to climb onto the shed on this side. And I'm going to start sniping them. Now, I have to specifically look for the brigands with the big axes, because they are extremely strong. And if I don't do the headshots, then my bow and arrow is also pretty much ineffective. So let's see if we can get this right. I'm gonna just start sniping. I want to take out this archer also, preferably. I would like to take him out, if I can. Also specifically look at those headshots. It's so important at this stage of the fight. Okay, we've got the big guy over here. Oh, man. They move around so much, it's really difficult to actually get a clean hit. You see, we still got 5 brigands running around over here. Oh, there I got the archer at least. So let's see. Yeah, there's another 5 left. So you see, they're going to now just scramble. This is something the developers still need to work on, is for them to have the ability to just climb onto platforms. I think that would have been really cool if they can just fix this problem. You see, so now we're stuck here again. Oopsie. I thought I was out of range. You've got to kind of like get just out of range of these guys. Then you can get them, you can kind of lure them out. I think this is going to take 3 shots maybe. Yeah. Now if I've got this guy with a big axe, get him stuck here. There we go. That will do the trick. I've got my healing salve. Oh no, I didn't take it in. Oh, thought I did pack it in. Okay, well let's consume of the beetroot. We've got another 2 guys running around here. I've only got 4 arrows left, so I've got to really make it count. My health isn't looking too great, but there's only 2 left, so let's see if we can lure them in. Oh, here comes the one. There we go. Yeah, so you've kind of just get them to come closer. I'm pretty sure this is going to change in the near future. Just like as an FYI. But this is not what I do to just basically win my battles if I don't do well. Oh, this guy we can take on, I think. There we go. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we've liberated Hondin at a very steep price. I've lost all my villagers. But not to worry, they will revive themselves. Villagers liberated. That is fantastic. Got 1 arrow left. And now I'm going to just walk around and pretty much just gather all the loot. So you'll see this reclamation party, they are much stronger. And yeah, I think you need to maybe, what I would recommend is maybe actually to have 12 villagers. And you're going to need some pretty good weapons at your disposal and some good armor. But if you want to wing it like I did, you can do that. Oh, there's some healing salve. Great. Oh, and we've got some sturdy arrows over here as well. Yeah, so here we are at the village. Let's just drop everything over here. I think I'm going to maybe take the sturdy arrows. Let's just swap that around. And I'm going to drop the rest of my goodies. I'm going to just drop in here. Here we go. We've got some nice food as well. Okay, now that the town is liberated, you can see my whole village is laying there, all beaten down. Okay, so you're going to go open the Hondin. You're going to select the village and you're going to open up all the details. And then you're going to say open up trading. Let's just do that. And now these are the items that we can trade. I'm definitely going to take straw. That is what we needed to do the research for the barns. So I'm going to get some straw. I think I'm going to just take some grain as well, because we're going to use that for the animal feed. And then obviously the bronze is definitely what I want. And that's going to cost us 258 coin. Now what I can do is I can now basically sell off some of my civilian clothes. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's just, and that's going to also open up our storage obviously. So this is nice. I'm just now selling all this clothing, and you can see the civilian clothing is actually, you get good coin for this. So it's a little beanie. I'm going to sell the shoes. You don't get any money for the shoes. Or for those shoes at least. For the townsfolk's shoes we get 33 coin. Let's just maybe, I'm going to sell the civilian upper clothing. And yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. Then it's only going to cost us 5 coin with some of that clothing. And this is the trade that we can do. In fact, let me maybe just purchase some rope as well. I know we used all of the rope that we had to build the bell tower, so let's just maybe sell that off as well. The peasant cap, I'm going to sell that. And then we've got the peasant trousers. We get some good coin for that. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to leave it at that. Then it's going to cost us 11 coin. There we go. Boom. Alright, so I've got to now just wait for all my villagers to recover so that they can just jump back into work. And yeah, I want to get my research going for all the different structures. I definitely want to set up a barn. And, well, a couple of barns. But I think what I want to do is I want to set up my barns over here. So I'm going to just dig up this mud deposits. And then this will open up the space for us right next to the village hall. And then I think ultimately I want to have maybe 4 barns I want to have here together. I can see there's some bandits doing patrols here. Getting a little bit close to my village for my liking. So I'm going to just lure them out. Here we go. Okay, I think I can take this guy on. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, you're a feisty little one. Okay, there we go. Alright, I just wanted to teach them a lesson not to come so close to my village. But in any case, guys, that's it for me. As I've mentioned before, I do want to see the developers allow or give the ability for the brigands and the bandits to be able to climb onto certain structures. That will just give it so much more of a challenge. But thank you for watching, and then I'm gonna see you in the next one.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. That's the game of